Sam and I are all packed up and ready to leave Las Vegas, and this time we're gonna be heading to Dumont Dunes. Pretend that's a nice arrow. The adventure we're taking you guys on today is we're gonna leave Las Vegas. We're gonna take Blue Diamond Road through to Tacoma Road, and we're taking Tacoma Road down to Dumont Dunes, the largest sand dunes around, and there's a couple cool stops that we're gonna make along the way. But this video is gonna be a little bit different because there's something I gotta get off my chest. We're super fortunate that we've been able to take our passion, camping, hiking, off-roading, backpacking, exploring, and turn it into literally what we do for work, or part of what we do for work. See, last week we did this exact same route. We were actually supposed to go out and film a hot spring video for you guys, and we got an hour outside of town. I'd only slept 3 hours the night before. I was grumpy, I was frustrated, I was tired, and we almost turned around. There's a lot of these videos where we only show you guys the happy parts, the parts where we're smiling, but have I ruined trips before? First stop of this trip is gonna be Cathedral Canyon. We were just digging around Google Maps and it looked like there's some statue out here and maybe a grave. That is what we came for. All right, well, we're leaving the Christ of Andes statue, and right down the way is Queho's grave site, which is pretty cool because there's actually a giant plaque for Queho in Nelson's area. The theory is that this guy killed a bunch of people, but it's kind of a crazy story. Queho, 1889 to 1919, Nevada's last renegade Indian. He survived alone. People have left pennies, there's a screw, there's a nice looking crystal, some sage. In the 1890s, a Chinese man named Ah Fu came to this canyon from the borax works in Death Valley. He developed a successful ranch raising livestock, hay, fruits, and veggies. In 1900, Ah Fu disappears somewhat mysteriously, though the name is stuck. The current owners began planting young date palms in 1990 and opened China Ranch to the public in 96. But I don't even really know what dates are. I now guess that they come from palm trees.
All right, 350 pennies. There you go. There you go. Are you hiking? Do you need a map or anything?
I think we're pretty solid. We're heading down to Dumont.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you. Next stop, Dumont Dunes. All right, behind me is Comp Hill. On like a big holiday weekend, the entire area will be turned into a parking lot of people watching other people race their super expensive quads and dirt bikes and sand rails up the incredibly steep, long mountain. But right on the other side of it, we're gonna see if we can't snowboard, sandboard this. We have these traction boards, so hopefully this is good enough. Here's my plan. We're gonna get unstuck.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there we go. If you're gonna do any kind of desert mobbing, these things are like 50 bucks online. I actually think I want to buy a second pair so I can have them for the front too. So this is the time that I had planned, but it's super windy. Conditions aren't perfect. Good, man. Have a great day. Thank you, bro. So nice. So there's been situations exactly like this where it's super windy, conditions aren't good, and I've let moments like these just ruin my day, ruin my trip, and they don't just ruin my day and trip, they ruin Sam's time. It's hard to enjoy your trip if your husband's super grumpy because he couldn't get the shot, or he's not feeling confident, or he doesn't know what to say. And I've been working and I'm growing, and this is just the beginning of the videos that we plan to bring you guys. We're just getting started. So, oh my God, there's so much sand right here. Hey, we made it to the North Pole. Alright, so it's only supposed to get windier. The tent that we brought is like a Walmart Coleman tent. It's just not a tent that's built for this shit. What are your thoughts?
I really wanted to camp, and I think we should go home.
Okay. I grew up going to Dumont Dunes with my best friend, and that was where I learned that sometimes you can get stuck, and sometimes you can get a flat tire, and sometimes shit's not gonna go the way you want to, and we would always have a blast still. Just to be able to really enjoy this trip was amazing. And I know the journey's not done. Like, just because I got out today on a trip and I didn't get frustrated or grumpy or I wasn't tired, I still have more to go. I'd rather share with you guys that I have bad days and I get frustrated and I do stupid shit too, than to be viewed as like someone who's always happy and everything's perfect, because it's not. And we're excited to keep pushing forward. So for those of you that made it to the end of the video, like, we seriously appreciate and grateful for you. It means a lot. I appreciate you. Thank you. And we'll see you in the next one.